Hello and good evening from Ireland. I am Allie O'Shea. So welcome to you all for joining. Thank you for joining. Let me know that you're here, say hi, and let me know where you're joining from. So I'm going to talk some law of attraction stuff. I did this video last night actually on Facebook, but it was pixelated and breaking up. So we're going to do it here again without any interruptions. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Thank you for joining. And at the end of this, I will do a live guided healing meditation. So welcome to you all. Hi, Allie. How are you? So, as you know, I am a massive Abraham Hicks fan, and this is an excerpt taken from a hot seat interview or a workshop or seminar. And it is from back in the early days when Abraham used to speak with a Russian accent. And the hot seater's question was, what is the most valuable information that you can give us in 10 minutes? Now, the clip lasted longer than 10 minutes, and this will last longer than 10 minutes as well. But it's some of the most valuable information that you can hear from Abraham Hicks. You are more than you see here in these physical bodies, much more. For this is but a small part of that which you are. There is a non-physical, broader part of you that has awareness and knowing. And as you come forth into these physical bodies, you are an extension of that, of pure positive energy, physical extensions of that. And that you are physically, as you are physically focused, you are allowing your energy and your physical bodies to align with that pure non-physical energy. There is not anything in all the universe that is more delicious than that. To be physically focused and aware and consciously connected with that which you are. That is the grandest of all experiences. Hi, Joelle. So to be connected with your inner being, with your source, to be connected with all that is, your higher self, God, the universe, is the most important thing. To be in alignment, because we are so much more than our physical bodies. And to be physically focused and not connected to that, out of that vibrational energy flow, that is one of the more unpleasant experiences in all of the universe. You see yourselves as beings of flesh, blood, and bones, and you do not understand that more than that, you are like electrical circuit boards. You do not understand the electricity that surges through your house, and in like manner, you do not understand the electricity or current or life force that surges through your body. But you are like electrical circuit boards. And as you are thinking a thought, the thought that you think vibrates. And as the thought vibrates, it either finds harmony or it does not find harmony with the greater vibration of your being. So your thoughts vibrate. And if your inner being, if your soul, if God, if source does not agree with the thought that you are thinking and vibrating out into the universe, you will feel physical discomfort and obviously negative emotion, which is your guidance system. If the thought is finding harmony with who you really are, then all the passageways of your body, all of the energy points, of which there are millions of them, there are many in every cell, all of those energy points are wide open, and your inner being or non-physical energy floods purely through you. Hi, Mary Ellen. But if your thought is one of lack. If you are focused upon something not wanted or worried about something wanted, then that thought, that lackful thought, vibrates in such a way that the vibrational environment of your physical body literally disallows the full energy of your inner being. And so you are, in a sense, separating yourself from the fullness of that which you are. You can tell when you are in harmony with who you are, or when you have stepped away from it, by the way that you are feeling. When you are feeling what you call positive emotion, when you are feeling appreciation, elation, love, or peace, that feeling of contentment, those positive emotions are indicators that you, in that moment of pure thought, vibrating or flowing thought energy in harmony with who you are. However, if you are feeling anger, frustration, resentment, blame, or guilt, or any of those emotions that you call negative emotions, those feelings are indicators that in this moment you are flowing energy or offering thought vibration that is not in harmony with who you are. So you have, in a sense, stepped right out of range of who you are. It is nice to know that you have an option in every moment of stepping in or out of that stream. And as you begin to pay attention to the way that you are feeling, letting that be your dominant intent, in fact, letting nothing be more important than the way that you feel, because the way you feel is your indicator of how well you are connected with who you really are. So when you start to experience negative emotion, that is your inner being, your soul, your source, God, the universe, letting you know, it's your guidance system, telling you that your inner being, your source, God, does not agree with that thought that you are vibrating. And you have separated yourself from you and you. Hi, Steve, welcome. Physical beings are encouraged in a way that is defiant of law. You are encouraged to believe that you will get to where you want by pushing against what you don't want. So there is a war against poverty, a war against drugs, a war against cancer, a war against AIDS, a war against teenage pregnancy, and a war against violence. All of them are getting bigger because the universe does not understand your words. The universe only understands your vibration. So there is not a difference between the vibration of yes and the vibration of no. In other words, when you say yes to something, it is usually something that you are wanting. So by your attention to this thing that you are wanting, you are flowing your energy towards it. You are vibrating with it, and you are attracting it to you. When you are saying no to something, it is usually something you do not want. But by your attention to it, you are vibrating with it and therefore attracting it to you. And so what you are wanting to do is to no longer hide behind your words, because very often you are saying one thing while vibrating another. Abraham says, very often we hear our physical friends saying, I want to be well. And what they are really meaning is, I don't want to be sick. So their vibration is pushing against what they don't want, even though they are saying words of what they do want, but they are attracting more of what they don't want. That is why it is so important for you to acknowledge the existence of your non-physical inner being and pure positive energy flow of your non-physical inner being, so that you can begin to feel for harmony with the pure positive energy, so that you can be aware of the disharmony of pure positive energy. So again, just focus only on what you want. Hocus pocus, focus. Don't be focusing on the things that you don't want. Don't say things like, oh, I don't want to be broke. I can't pay those bills. When am I going to find somewhere to live? Focus on the things instead that you do want. And ask the universe. The universe answers. The hot seater asked, does that energy change in any degree? In other words, do we get better at it as we get older? Do we get better at it in time? Or are we born with the same amount that we end up with? Abraham responded, the connection is yours. You are born with it. In other words, as you come forth into these physical bodies, you are purely connected to that non-physical energy. And actually, as time goes by, most of you lose that connection because you are surrounded by others who are not understanding energy flow. They are more interested in talking to you about what you do and what you say than how you feel and how you vibrate. Very few who are physically focused actually understand that you are creating vibration by virtue of the way that you are flowing energy. We say to people, you are the creator of your own reality. And some people would agree with that, especially when things are going well. But they are not so eager to agree with it when things are not going well. So in wanting to be more expressive, Abraham began saying, you are the attractor of your experience. As you think, you vibrate. And as you vibrate, you attract. Abraham thought this took it into a better realm of understanding. It took it away from the action orientation of seeing something you want and going out there and getting it, and puts you more in a position of understanding that as you think, you vibrate, and somehow you set up an environment of attraction. That which is like unto itself is drawn, which is the basis for the law of attraction. That which is like unto itself is drawn. We are all human magnets, literally attracting to us things that we think and focus about into our lives. Then Abraham decided to use another expression, which they believe is even more explicit. As they say, if you will stop many times during the day and say, how am I flowing my energy? You will have a clearer understanding of how it is you are getting what you are getting. For example, let us say you are walking through your day and you see something that you do not like, and you get that angry feeling. You feel very strong negative emotion. And as you stop and say, my guidance system is working. I can feel that I'm flowing my energy in the opposite direction to something that I want, because that's what negative emotion is always telling you. It's telling you two things. This is important, and I'm flowing my energy in the opposite direction of that which I want. And then you say, well, I know what I don't want, for you do, don't you? You never know more clearly what you do want than when you are vibrating with what you don't want. So we all have a vortex of creation, and every time that we see something that we don't want, we put our dreams, wishes, hopes, and desires into this vortex of creation, and we are fine-tuning what we want in our lives. We're taking what we don't want and putting what we do want into the vortex of creation. And it exists for all of us. It is a vibrational reality waiting to manifest into your experience, but you're fine-tuning it. What is it that I do want, and why do I want it? And as you begin talking about what you do want and why you want it, you transmute or shift that energy. And once you have moved your energy so that it is flowing with what you are wanting, now you are back in a very nice place of attracting what you do want instead of what you don't. Negative emotion is not a bad thing. It is a very good thing. Negative emotion is your sensor, your indicator of how you are flowing your energy. And since nothing affects your experience other than the way you are flowing your energy, it is very nice to be aware of that. The hot seater said, "Let me just ask you this." As I said last night, a little bit of a controversial question. It seems that just taking a bullet or a bomb and resolving an issue is a lot faster and cleaner and surer than this to get things where you want them. And Abraham said, "How does that get things where you want them?" And the hot seater said, "Well, you see results fast. That person is no longer alive, so to speak, or the group is no longer alive." And Abraham responded, "But as you find yourself pushing against something that you do not want, even to the point of wanting to destroy it or remove it from this experience, as you are vibrating against in that way, you attract another and another and another. It is an endless stream of those that you now must blow up or shoot with your guns. In other words, law of attraction says, that which is like unto itself is drawn. And so, you are continually focused upon what you do not want. You continue to attract it. What you are wanting to do is identify what you don't want and let it cause an eruption within you of what you do want, and then turn your attention to what you do want. So no matter what, if you're pushing against something, it literally means that you're focused upon it. And remember, whatever you are focused upon intently and putting enough emotion behind will manifest into your reality. So it's the same with people. You can move country, you can run away from the people that are around you, but you're still going to take you with you. You're still going to bring your vibration with you as well. So the thoughts that you think, they're vibrating and they become your point of attraction. And they attract things, people, circumstances, situations, and places to you. The hot seater said to Abraham, "So do you use that like in a relationship with one other person or a group of other people where you want the relationship to be more to your liking? Would you use that process exactly?" Abraham said, "You live in a world of perfect contrast, which means if you did not have the ability to identify what is not wanted, you would not have the ability to identify what is wanted. Out of an awareness of what is not wanted, always erupts a stronger, clearer wanting. But most of you are shouting your words. I want to be well, or I want more money, or I want the world to be a better place. But your words are empty and hollow. And so are your actions, because your lack full vibration from which these words have come is still dominant." Excuse me. Going to the boundaries of the universe, affecting your experience and affecting everyone that you are vibrating toward. So, as you feel negative emotion, if you can only come to know, you see the only difference between this pure non-physical energy that is you. In other words, your non-physical inner being is pure positive energy. The only difference between you as you are physically focused and your non-physical counterpart is that your inner being does not address lack. And when you do, you can feel that you have separated yourself from that stream of well-being. You see, there is a stream of non-physical energy. It flows into your physical time and place. It is the same energy that created your planet. It is the same energy that now sustains it. And it comes forth and is available to all that is here. The rocks receive it fully. The beasts receive it fully. The plants of your universe receive it fully. All receive it fully, except human. He does not always allow himself to receive it fully because he has learned to focus lackfully. The stream of pure positive energy is there for you. When you are standing within the stream, you are clear. When you step out of it, you are confused. When you are within the stream, you are vital and alive. When you step out of it, you are tired and lethargic. When you are within the stream, you feel energy, passion, motivation. When you step out of the stream, you don't want to get out of bed in the morning. When you are within the stream, there is ease, wellness, and flow. When you step out of the stream, there is disease, and there's a struggle. It's just a harder life. And so, as you come to understand that you can tell by the way that you feel, moment by moment, whether you are in the stream or whether you have stepped out of it. And if you will let that be your dominant intent, to be within the stream, you will begin to notice that when you are appreciating, or when you are praising, when you are applauding, when you are looking for positive aspects, you flow very easily into that stream. And in that positive place of attraction, all good things will come to you. When you are criticizing, or finding lack, or finding blame, you step out of it, and you don't feel as well, and you can feel where you are. Most physical beings flip-flop in and out. In other words, this connection that we are encouraging, when you are within the stream, we would call it connection. Connection with who you are. And when you are out of it, we would call it disconnection. And either of those words is really too strong, for you are never really disconnected. When you are, they will pronounce you dead. But as you are in this connected state of being, you feel wonderful. And when you are not, you feel awful. This connection is not like a college degree. It is not something that once you have earned it is yours forevermore. It either is or it isn't in the moment, depending upon your thoughts, depending upon how you are flowing your energy. By flowing energy, we mean when you are remembering something, you are flowing energy. When you are imagining something, you are flowing energy. When you are describing something, you are flowing energy. When you are visualizing in detail, you are flowing energy. And you can tell by the way you feel whether you are flowing energy productively, in harmony with who you are, or whether you are flowing energy not productively, not in harmony with who you really are. So it's all about that connectedness, the connectedness to source, to God, your soul, your higher self, the universe, and understanding your guidance system, your emotional guidance system, whether they're negative or positive emotions that you're feeling in any given time, as to how you are doing on your path alignment. Pushing against something isn't good. That is focusing on the thing that you don't want. It's like judgment, of different things. So that was a clip from Abraham Hicks. I'm going to do a short guided healing meditation. I hope you're all still here. You're all very quiet. So I'm going to do a short guided healing meditation. So make yourself comfortable. Lie down if you want to. And I'll begin in just a moment. I'll give you a moment to make yourself extra comfy for this guided healing meditation. It's going to last about 8 to 10 minutes probably. So make sure you can't be disturbed if possible. Let's begin. I'd like you to close your eyes. Relax. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and breathing deeply out through your mouth. When you take a breath in, hold it, breathe in for a count of 3, hold it for a count of 4, and release it to the count of 5. And we're going to do this a couple of times. So once again, breathing in for a count of 3, holding it for a count of 4, and breathing out to the count of 5. Feeling your tummy rising and falling. Encircle your shoulders and start to loosen them up. Feel the tension start to ease away as you relax yourself down. So once more, I'd like you to breathe in for a count of 3. Hold it for a count of 4. And release it to the count of 5. And now I'd like you to let your breathing return to a comfortable pattern for you. We're going to relax your entire body, working your way from the top of your head all the way to the tips of your toes. So let's start at the crown of your head. I'd like you to see if you can picture or visualize a violet light, a healing light, being poured perhaps by your guardian angel or your spirit guide down into the crown of your head. A beautiful violet healing light entering the crown of your head. Now it's going to move down into your forehead, reaching your nose, going down into your cheeks, your mouth, and your chin. Going towards your jaw. Release any tension from your jaw by moving it from side to side as this violet light reaches your jaw. You can feel this light working its way through you, making you feel warm and fuzzy and relaxed. Next, it's going to make its way down your neck and your throat. Easing any of the aches in your neck that you may have. And you are feeling so relaxed. Visualize the light now, making its way down your shoulders and your collarbones simultaneously. easing all the tension from your shoulders, and you can feel them unknotting and releasing. Wiggle your shoulders as you can feel the tension releasing as the light reaches your shoulders. Next, the light makes its way down towards your heart chakra, filling your heart chakra up with love and healing energy. You feel soothed and relaxed. You're feeling ever so relaxed, and you can feel the warmness in your heart chakra as this light oozes down around your heart chakra. This violet light now makes its way down your spine and your mid to low back, very slowly, easing any aches and pains you may have there. Watch as the lights start to make your cells sparkle and rejuvenate. They seem to be dancing. You feel totally at ease and allow this light to work its healing magic. Next, the light flows from your heart chakra down into your arms, past your elbows, all the way into your hands and reaching your fingertips, relieving any pain you may have felt there or have been experiencing. It continues to flow down into your tummy, alleviating any discomfort or swelling you may have there. Visualize it clearly as this beautiful violet healing light pours healing energy slowly through your body. This light is almost angelic. Next, this light flows downwards to your hips and your buttocks and your pelvic region, releasing any strains or tension you may have felt there. This light feels so beautifully warm and so comforting. Feel the tension releasing as this light spreads through your body. Next, this violet light continues on down your thighs, letting all the tension melt away now and flowing down past your knees, releasing any pressure you may have felt there. Take a deep breath in now and hold it for a few seconds as you feel this healing energy oozing through your body, and then release it. See this light now moving down towards your calves, into your ankles and your feet, and lastly, your toes. Wiggle your ankles and your toes and see the light as it pushes the last remaining strands of tension or pain from your body all the way out of your toes. You are feeling so relaxed. Take another deep breath now and allow this light to fully surround your whole body as it releases all tension and pain from your body. Feel your body completely relaxed. Visualize your body as whole and healed. Rest for a moment. And when you are ready, take one more deep breath and slowly opening your eyes, return back to your physical body and back in the room with me. Know that all is well and that blessings surround you. So I hope you enjoyed that guided meditation. Hi Tanya, how are you? And I hope you enjoyed that live on some of the most important things that you can hear from Abraham Hicks. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Mary Ellen. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Allie. So I think you guys can actually share this video, can they? I think you can share it to Facebook, actually. And I think you can share it on YouTube. So if you can navigate your way around it, I haven't figured out YouTube yet myself yet, but I do believe you can share it. Yes, Steve, you forgot the sauce. Awesome sauce. So obviously I'm a healer as well, so I was sending you all healing energy. But you know what? Our bodies can heal themselves. They really can. You know, your cells are regenerating all the time. So it is possible. So I'd like to thank you all for coming this evening or this morning or this afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. Here it is 20 to 10 at night. I appreciate you showing up and thank you for the company. Thank you for listening. And for now, I am going to love you and leave you. Thank you, Mary Ellen. So wishing you all a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining. I have been Allie O'Shea. Namaste to you all. Thank you, Kathy, and good evening from the Emerald Isle.